Here we go.
You've been chimed.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Ted Barnes, a member of your parish committee. Test. I'm proud to say I've never been sweatier for a Sunday service. A special welcome to visitors. Our mission is to build community, search for meaning, deepen our spirituality, and make for a better world. To learn more about First Parish or Unitarian Universalism, please visit uuwayland.org or contact Kate Holland, Director of Lifespan Education and Engagement. Please also reach out to any member of the parish committee or Reverend Stephanie if you have ideas or questions about First Parish. A big thanks to all of our service participants whose names are in the order of service. Please note to keep us safe if you're inside to be masked, and outside we're all good. Please join me now to greet one another with a wave, including a wave to the camera and those offline. It takes a village. Welcome again, and let us service begin.
In the soft earth beneath our dry feet, the earth, she moves and moans anew, and we are called to plant our seedlings with sacred deeds of deepening hues. Across the blue sky above our heads, the sun's warm rays come right to us. The wind lifts spirits from our kingdom. Our love psalm reaches to newfound heights. The lilied springtime keeps coming forth, rebirthing us from dark places with rain and misting. They grow taller, and we grow deeper in good graces. As we emerge as siblings of faith, the spring tells us to show we care for one another and our mother, and let it be our solemn prayer. I would just say, yay. So who is feeling good today? Some days life can just feel good, can't it? And some days we just choose to feel good, even if everything around us isn't so great.
Today is a good day. We gather to celebrate the blessings of this year, and we share our gratitude for the gifts in our lives.
Today we also celebrate Pride, that annual holiday season where we embrace the wondrous diversity of love with rainbows and tinsel and all matter of joy.
So let us choose joy this hour. Let us sing and dance and smile and delight. Let us swim in blessings galore as we enjoy the gift of this time, this place, these people.
And I will now invite the Knowlton Foley family to come forward and light our chalice and lead us in our covenant. And as with most outdoor services, the chalice may or may not stay lit for very long, but the moment still matters.
Lit in our hearts. With open minds and loving hearts, we gather to search for meaning, to care for one another, and to work together for a better world.
Good morning. I'm Kate Holland. I'm the Director of Lifespan Education and Engagement here at First Parish, and my pronouns are she, her. So this morning I have a book to share with you. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? That I have a book to share with you, right? So this is the moment where outdoor technology gets a little crazy. So I believe I am sharing the book. And we're going to try this and hope that it works for everybody. Let's see. Yes, I can. Okay. So let me see. Okay. So let's see. Stephanie, I may need technical help. No, he didn't have time. So how do I share? It is really dark. Sorry, talk amongst yourselves. Enjoy the moment. So it's getting towards summer. Are the kids out of school yet? No. How much longer do we have? Forever. 2 weeks. 2 weeks? 2 days? I heard 2 days for George. That's pretty awesome. So 6 days over there. There you go. It's kind of exciting. Yes. You have to read it sideways. Okay, we have a story to share. It is called "'Twas the Night Before Pride" by Joanna McClinton and illustrated by Juana Medina and published by Candlewick Press. "'Twas the night before Pride, a warm evening in June. All the people got ready with the rise of the moon. The drag queens all brushed their wigs with great care, and the bikers checked their tires to make sure they had air. All across the city, people's outfits were planned and instruments polished for the queer marching band. My mom told us we should go to bed early. She's that kind of mom who's more boyish than girly. While Mama finished packing snacks in a bag, Sammy started chewing on the edge of our flag. As we finished my sign, which I laid on the floor, I remembered the prides I'd been to before. All day we will walk in the streets up and down. Pride's one of the best celebrations around. There are floats and loud music and rainbows and glitter. Last year we ran into my babysitter. Tomorrow will be baby Sammy's first pride. Can we tell the whole story? I hopefully cried. So we sat on the couch, a mom on each side, and took turns telling the tales of the first pride. A long time ago, in 1969, there wasn't a pride march. It was a less fair time. Queer people all over of each shape and size did not have their rights recognized. So much of their lives had to be kept hidden. Even their clothing was sometimes forbidden. Stonewall was a place where it was safe to be proud, but the police would storm in and say, "This wasn't allowed." So, one hot night in June, people stopped being quiet. They decided to fight and start a riot. More and more gathered to fight back in the heat. Some started a kick line in the middle of the street. Police broke up the crowd night after night, but the people stood strong, knowing that it wasn't right. And so it began, a march that spread worldwide to show everyone it's good to have pride. It sometimes happens we're not given respect. It can take a long time for some to accept. That's why every year we all get together and march in the streets, no matter the weather, to know that we matter, to show all we exist to the people and that any oppression we must always resist. So pride's not just about tutus and rainbow suspenders. It's about rights for queers and all beautiful genders. Pride's a day that is crowded. It's a day that is long. It's a day that means together we are strong. As I closed my eyes, I thought of Pride's past. Pride means to me, being yourself is a blast. So tomorrow I will march with my family and cheer, "Happy Pride to all! It's great my family is here." Thank you. So Pride is one of the things we are celebrating today, as you can tell by our lovely decorations. And I hope that we all remember how important our rights are and how important it is to support others in their rights.
Our opening hymn is Polly's favorite. Am I right? Yes, De Coloris. And so on a day where we are celebrating color and flowers and rainbow pride decor, it seemed like the right Sunday to sing De Coloris. It's also a message of embracing diversity. And because the staff had a tiring year and we got a little silly here at the end, we also have rainbow things for people to grab. And so please take one and use it to dance in place during the song. And I know you can. You've got it in you. Okay. And there's even little bells. So please rise in body or in spirit as we joyfully sing together, De Coloris.
Sunlight
Today we have chosen to inflect our typical Flower Sunday with a celebration of pride. My first experience at a pride parade was in Minneapolis. I was a year or so out of my conservative Christian college, enjoying my newfound freedoms as a young adult who had recently left behind most of that. Although there was a light rain, the flow of people and floats kept on coming, awash in color and music, and most of all, open and expressive joy. In a moment, we will watch a video entitled Queer Morning Blessings that shows such expressive joy. The blessing is based on a Jewish morning blessing, Barak Hashar, and please, if you're Jewish and know Hebrew, correct me after. It is a series of statements to greet the day with gratitude. To better understand the context of this video, I emailed Rabbi Danny Berkman of Temple Shir Tikva, our neighbor down the road. In response, Rabbi Danny wrote, "We like to teach here that they are also called the Nisam B'Kol Yom, which means daily miracles. And so it's not just that they are morning blessings, they are actually blessings for life's daily miracles. And in this way, they challenge us to see the everyday occurrences through the lens of being something miraculous. Each day, it provides a reframe for the way we view the world. Each day, we can reframe our view of the world to notice the miraculous blessings that pepper our lives. What I like about the video we are about to see is that the editors reframe what has been condemned as abomination, being queer, into a litany of blessings. Such reframing enables us to notice and celebrate gifts all around us that we may have missed or dismissed. In the email I received, Shir Tikva's cantor, Hala Schachner, added, "The Jewish tradition is to say 100 blessings a day, which means finding 100 miraculous moments to pause, stop, celebrate, and thank God." Wow. 100 moments of noticing the wonder of life. 100 moments of pausing to be grateful. 100 moments to feel blessed for the gifts in our everyday life. Whether a daily practice of gratitude, the weekly time of joys and sorrows, or today's annual ritual of gratitude, choosing to notice, name, and celebrate the wondrous blessings of life reminds us of the good around us. And perhaps these reminders can help keep us going through the hard times. Perhaps those reminders can help keep us connected to all the good and wonderful reasons for working together for a better world. Even in moments of violence and struggle, change does come, and blessings galore remain. Pride teaches us that. Pride reframes what was once hidden away and condemned and turns it into a party of color, music, and movement. The world is full of blessings. Every day holds the miraculous. Let us notice, name, and celebrate. Amen. Where's Alyssa?
Before we share this meditation, I want to light a candle in honor of Pride Month. It is a reminder of the Stonewall Uprising and the trans women of color who decided that they had had enough and who demanded to be treated with equality and with dignity. Let this candle be a reminder of all the LGBTQIA community has fought for. Let us also honor the joy and liberation that comes with deciding exactly who you are and how you're going to show up in the world.
Blessed are you, awakener, life of all worlds, who removes sleep from my eyes and slumber from my eyelids.
Blessed are you, generous creatrix, who stretches forth the earth upon the waters.
Blessed are you, sacred flame, who shines your light upon everyone and everything.
Blessed are you, wings of gold, who crowns my people, all people, with splendor.
Blessed are you, holy fashion designer, who delights in the way we dress ourselves as altars.
Blessed are you, nameless and infinite, who has made us in your image and reminds us that all bodies are sacred and holy. Boom, boom.
Blessed are you, liberation worker, who moves us to stretch and expand towards freedom.
Blessed are you, divine apple orchard, who delights in my delight and receives my pleasure as praise.
Blessed are you, the way, who meets me where I am.
Blessed are you, holy breath, who fills me with this gift every day.
Blessed are you, abundance, for helping me remember I have everything I need.
Blessed are you, source of life, who I draw upon for strength, and who reminds me that rest is a sacred act.
Blessed are you, fabulous one, who loves me just as I am.
Blessed are you, weaver of being, who shaped the human being with wisdom, making for us all of the openings and vessels of the body. It is known that we are miracles, and that all bodies are miracles.
Blessed are you, you of many names, for revealing infinite paths of healing.
Blessed are you,
you of many names,
for revealing
infinite paths of healing.
Thank you. Now is the moment for our ritual of gratitude, also known as sticky notes on the tree. And this year, as you walked in, there was a table to fill out a flower of gratitude. If you've not had a chance yet, it looks like Helen is circulating with some sticky notes. No, she wanted to read. You can go write it down. It's not too late. And if you're online, simply send a note of gratitude. There's a user named gratitude. And if you send that to that person, that would be great. And we will get that in there. So I will start us off. I want to express my gratitude for the staff with whom I work so closely, Kate and Polly, Alyssa and Karen and Matt, and also for the many lay leaders who give so much to First Parish. And there are too many to name, and I just want to say this morning is a fabulous example. I just like, hey, anybody want to help? And then next thing you know, there were like people everywhere doing everything, and it was fabulous. But I do want to take a moment to say a special thanks to Helen Green. She has been a lay minister for many years, and she has been the chair for the last few years of COVID, and just has done a remarkable job, and she has earned her retirement. I also want to thank Linda Collins, Patrick Foley, and his daughter Anne for putting together colorful birdhouses all around our campus. Especially if you're leaving, you see this fabulous pink birdhouse right on the side of the tree. And this idea came shortly after the deaths of Marge Maynor and Ken Sawyer. And I had a little pool of money, and I wanted something special to just add some fun. And both Marge and Ken were fans of birds. And so we thought, and fans of the whimsical. And so there are these beautiful colored birdhouses. So thanks to Patrick and Anne for putting those up around. And I think there was some painting involved too. And finally, I want to thank Betsy Athan, Kathy Schmidt, and Deborah Himmelhock. One of their secret COVID projects for the last couple of years has been creating this fabulous new First Parish banner. It will be traveling with me today as I make my cross-country trek to Portland, Oregon for the annual General Assembly. So I think that parade part is online, so you'll be able to see our banner. And they have a competition, and well, I'm a little kind of hoping, but anyway, that new banners and stuff get sometimes, ribbons. So fingers crossed. And also, I believe that we had another note of gratitude to get us started.
Good morning. I'm Lynn Lipcon from the Parish Committee. I'm Lynn Lipcon, is that working? Still Lynn Lipcon, Parish Committee member with two other Parish Committee members, Nan Janke and Barb Hefner. We have had the pleasure of working with the Parish Committee all year this year, and it's an amazing experience. Lots of gratitude there for each and every member, especially sad to see Ted Barnes and Annie Stubbs step down after this year. But big, big thanks, unbelievable gratitude, no way it fits on this, to Annie and Deb Stabita, who have been our co-chairs for the last 2 COVID hellish years, and they have been amazing to work with.
I'd just like to say that lay leadership is a tricky proposition even in the best of times. And these two women were the epitome of what Stephanie was talking about earlier, about choosing to feel good and to keep going. And they were positive throughout the entire year, cheerful even some of the time, and they were always looking for a way forward. And that and it's largely to them and to Stephanie, who we had the wisdom to call to be our minister 8 years ago, that we are here today still able to celebrate in a positive mood. Thank you very much to Annie and to Deb.
I just want to echo everything that Lynn and Nan said. This was my rookie year on the parish committee, and I was, I think, really sort of taken aback at the complexities that need to be thought about behind the scenes that contribute to making everything run smoothly most of the time. So just a warm thanks to Deb and Annie for their leadership, their good humor, really just their ability to run a meeting, efficiently. I'm just deeply grateful to have been involved. Thanks.
So a lot of you have filled these out if you're online. I didn't see any in the chat, but I'll be glad to go back and fill a little petal out for you and add it to the tree. We're just going to take turns going through all the things that you have written down. And I'll start with the ice cream social.
My first one is the bell tower.
The yard sale and the joy it brought to so many.
I have several that are overlapping, so thankful for life, health, family, and our dog.
Regeneration.
Being a member of this congregation.
Several pancake breakfasts.
Music Sunday.
First Parish volunteers who make things happen.
Grateful for the changing of the seasons.
Support from this congregation.
Matt Freege.
For being back in the sanctuary together.
Friends and quilts.
Music, no masks when possible.
Another yard sale.
Linda Collins and Barb Hefner for the yard sale.
Being present.
My mom, Joan.
I have several for Polly.
And I also have several for the First Parish community and for being part of First Parish.
Another one for the volunteer leaders who make things happen.
Alyssa's sermons.
Staying connected in a world that feels so disconnected.
I have a 3 for Zoom.
And I have one here for Brad Keys, who captures all of our memories.
The Seek program and helping with RE and love those kids.
Several people are grateful for home and having a place to call home.
Heather, Karen, and Leo for ably managing our finances.
For all those who got us through another crazy year.
I am grateful for First Parish welcoming Benson.
And the last one I have, but not the least, is Stephanie, who has been the glue and the duct tape, who's keeping us all together.
Heather added crazy glue. My heart is just so full today. This is really wonderful. which is why it's great to sing Life is the Greatest Gift. So please rise and sing together hymn, well, it doesn't matter the number, use your green sheet of paper. 330, yeah, 331 if you happen to haul your gray hymnal out here. But life is the greatest gift.
Hello, again. I don't think I introduced myself previously. My name is Alyssa Lee. I'm the ministerial intern, and my pronouns are she or they. The flower ceremony was created in 1923 by Norbert Čopek, I think I got that right, who founded the Unitarian Church in Czechoslovakia. His widow, Reverend Maya Čopek, later introduced this special service to the U.S. and Cambridge. Čopek created this service because he recognized that the traditional communion of wine and bread might not work in a congregation that is also similar to ours, that was characterized by a number of differing beliefs. As a result, he turned to the beauty and uniqueness of flowers. He asked everyone in his congregation, similar as today, to bring a flower from wherever they wanted. Then they would place their flowers in a vase and bless them, and each person would then take a different flower than the one they arrived with. This ritual invites us to remember how important our individuality is, and that this is what enriches our community. Additionally, when we take a different flower home, we are also reminded of the interconnectedness of this congregation and how we all bring our own distinctive gifts to share with one another. I will now invite you to please come up and take a flower. Please take one different than the one that you brought with you. Please also pick up a glass of bubbly, non-alcoholic, obviously, for a special toast following the benediction. And for those of you online, please have your cameras on and your flowers ready to share.
We're going to start with marching. We are marching in the light of God. 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 We are marching. Ooh, we are marching in the light of God. We are marching. Ooh, we are marching in the light of God. We are singing. We are singing in the light of God. 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 We are singing. Ooh, we are singing in the light of God. We are singing. We are dancing. dancing in the light of God. We are 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 dancing. Ooh, we are dancing in the light of God. We are dancing. We are moving. Let's see your rainbows. Moving in the light of God. We are 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 moving. Ooh, we are moving in the light of God. We are moving. Ooh, we are moving. We are waving. We are waving in the light of God. 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 We are waving. Ooh, we are waving in the light of God. We are waving. Ooh, we are waving. We are zooming. We are zooming in the light of God. 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 We are zooming. Ooh, we are zooming in the light of God. We are zooming. Ooh, we are zooming in the light of God. We are gathered. We are gathered in the light of God. We are gathered in the light of God. We are gathering in the light of God. We are gathering in the light of God. We are gathering. Woo! We are gathering in the light of God. We are gathering. Woo! We are gathering in the light of God. Light of God. We are singing in the light of God. We are singing in the light of God. We are singing in the light of God. We are singing. Ooh, we are singing in the light of God. We are singing. Ooh, we are singing in the light of
The things to do in the light of love. Sorry about that. As the last few folks grab their flowers and their drinks, and I think, oh my gosh, we made it to like the exact number, I think. Choir, grab yours after. So it's non-alcoholic cider, bubbly apple cider stuff. So the idea of bubbles came up, and one thing led to another, that we'd have this next song, and then we had this fabulous idea that it's a moment for a toast. And a toast is simply another ritual of gratitude in our culture. A sense of stopping and pausing, and we can do this every day, to stop and pause and say, I am grateful for this moment, for this person, for this relationship. And today we lift our glasses to toast community, the community that is First Parish in Wayland, that is here because of all of you. So thank you for showing up here, online, and giving in so many ways to weave together this community. And choir, take it away. Sustained by our connections to all that is holy, let us be beyond these walls, bringing more light and life, love and joy to our shared world. Don't go anywhere, actually. And we have food and drink and a sing-along with our favorite Matt and Joan Shear. Thank you for being here today.